Hi, Sam here with another Whiteboard Wednesday, and today I want to talk to you about brand positioning. Well, why do you need to position your brand? If you don't position your brand, you'll have a weak brand, you'll be confusing to your clients and prospective clients, and ultimately that will make you struggle financially and struggle with your results. If you do position your brand, and we're talking about really niching here, you're going to be a much stronger brand. You're going to have it's kind of like, it represents a shortcut to your audience. So your audience can instantly see what you stand for, and that will ultimately make you more successful. Now, to try and illustrate the point, we've used supermarkets here. So let's say that these are the low brands, and there's no judgment here. I'm just saying these represent the cheaper end of the market. These represent the value end of the market, and they're not really known for their experience. When you go into Lidl or Aldi, I've been told, it's a bit of a hard experience to try and get your shopping out without losing all your hair. So I would suggest that this is based not on experience, it's based on the value exchange, your money, their food, and it's just a very simple commodity. These are kind of the mid-range brands, the ones that seem kind of safe, everyday, where I would say probably the majority of people go for their shopping. I heard that £1 in £6 in the UK is spent on Tesco, can you believe that? 1 in 6 of our spending are spending pounds. And then the top here, you've got Waitrose and M&S, arguably. In our area, we've got Booths, which is kind of Waitrose with knobs on. You have to look it up and see, and trust me on this, it's where I do all my shopping. And this is a much more of an experiential brand. You go in, the aisles are wider, they've got more staff, their fruit and veg tends to be fresher, their packaged food tends to be more expensive. You can easily spend, say, £5 on a ready meal, where here, that same ready meal might be sort of £1.99. So really, they're speaking to completely different markets. But why is this important? Well, I'd like to know where you think you sit on this triangle. So if we take the top estate agent brands in the UK, you might be looking at who comes to mind straight away. Fine & Country? Who else? Savills? And maybe Knight Frank. Would you agree? They're regarded as the top brands, I would say, in the country. We've got other ones like Strutt & Parker, and the other one I can never remember that sounds a bit like Strutt & Parker, I've forgotten. But anyway, Jackson Stops and Staff, that's who I was going to say. And they will probably sit there too. So much more about experience, lower in terms of volume turnover, but very successful brands nonetheless. Who have you got at the bottom? Well, these are really your onlines, your DIYs, aren't they? So I was going to say you've got eMove and Tepelo and Hatch, but all three of those have gone to the wall in the last year, which tells you something in itself. But let's say we've got Purple Bricks, we've got Yopa, and we've probably got Easy Property now as well, haven't we? And they kind of represent the bottom of the market. And who's in the middle? Well, that's the problem, because the middle is everyone else. And do you really want to be an everyone else brand? You've got to stand for something. If you look at the top of the market here, they're really strong brands. They stand for something. When there's a board outside somebody's house, that board represents that type of house and the brand that person is trying to portray with the house. And it's no different here. They're just portraying something different. They're portraying different brand values. If they had a TV ad, which they don't, but if they did, if you look at the kind of words and imagery they're using on the TV ads, it's going to be completely different to this one because they're attracting a certain market. If you're here, you're in dangerous territory because you don't really stand for anything. And that, I think, is the issue with estate agency at the moment. So I think you have to pick a side, really. Are you going to go up? Are you going to go down? This could be a 1.5% to 3% fee. This is a fixed fee, maybe £700. And this is just everybody else where, it's all a bit kind of, well, I've got 3 agents out, they all charge the same, they all look the same, they all walk the same, they all have the same photography, they also came in the same kind of cars. So who do I choose? Well, I'm going to choose on fee, aren't I? There's nothing else to choose from. So I want you to really think about your brand positioning. I'm going to cover this a lot in these Whiteboard Wednesdays because it's something I feel really strongly about, and I'd really like you to stand up for something, pick your niche and let me know what that is. And if you'd like to follow me, you'll find me on Facebook under Marketing Magic, LinkedIn as Sam Ashdown, YouTube is also Marketing Magic, and my website is Sam Ashdown. So get in touch, let me know what you think about your brand position. Bye for now.